Sean, it is 2 to 11, we better have some lunch. Yes, Robert, we aren't going to head to DG2A because the sections are very busy concerning subject regarding viewing party of event outside of Litopia, in Kanbor-D Republic, being esports tournament finals in Kanbor-D Esports League, KBEL, Summer Tournament Finals Kb.P 17. DoZ.A Duel, XE, 131. 2022, EY1022 in which kicked off at Kalakia, 7:12 in evening KBT, 10:12 this morning Elite City time, where Kanbor-D City Thieves compete against Alpha Poly's Defiant, Best of 5 in League of Legends, as Zen Pizza and Alito Burgers are also busy. We would have drive to Alito Diner but we to head there on later day. Okay, Sean, this is we must.
Robert and Sean, Chris K here. This is I and my colleague Mark Elito Star, aka Mark E. Cryptor are going to have lunch at Omega Costa. This is the RDK6 to arrive for late lunch at 1400.
This is I, Mark E. Cryptor and Chris K. Cryptor are going to eat out at Omega Costa. Okay Chris and Mark, I Robert, and Bro Sean will join with you to have lunch at Omega Costa. Okay, Robert, this is we must head to the crosswalk, as we to cross the street.
Okay. This is I will push button to activate signals and await traffic to stop.
Robert, what is Chris doing on his laptop? I am unsure, looks like he is checking onto something, chat conversation with one of his colleague or friend. This is he is typing something, new show, on Alito News 24. Kanbor Alito Express. At the RDK time siren blast for new Kanbor Day. That is 3 bells in the afternoon, Sean. 3 o'clock, p.m. This in, less than 4 hours?
Yes. This is I am chatting with Sean Z. Cryptor at the main HQ. This is the subject to air at 1500. Today and every day until end of daylight saving time in November 2022, then it gets moved to 1400 until DST start in March 2023. This in which translates to midnight KBT and Kolichi 0, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX and Universal Time.
7 o'clock, p.m. GMT, air, UTC?
Yes.
So at 3 p.m. until Sunday, November 6th, 2022, then 2 p.m. until Sunday, March 12th, 2023, where it's moved to 3 p.m.?
Yes. How did you know the dates of daylight saving time start and end without use of calendar?
Actually, there is a 2022 to 2023 16-month at a glance calendar on the wall that was put up by Costa, Kevin Alito Ero, who currently works at DG2A. He painted the subject himself.
Yes, This is I marked the calendar month header in unique writing but readable for the months of September 2022 to December 2023. Iota EY 1022 to Mu EY 1023, also Darwin Kb.P 17 to Spriggan Kb.P 17, also painted symbols referencing key dates including holidays, DST start and end, also seasons, i.e. for this month, 23rd, at 0104 Universal Time. Translating to 9:04 in evening, 22nd being autumn equinox. This is I painted a leaf, then number 23 on it. Snowflake meaning winter, sun means summer, flower meaning spring. Also stars on 20th and 22nd being new Ultimapian and Caesarian years. Also the icon of gaming console with wording owl below the number 8. And double S above with arrow toward 11 with pick of owl with universal no symbol stating subject not related to bird. This being the Overwatch League Summer Showdown esports subject in alternate verse of venue in Mapleland.
This as DoZ.A excerptor blasted the subjective music to wake up the fellows visiting from respective bureaus for day trip to Elite City on August 31, 2022 at 0700 hours, and again this morning at 0800 hours through the PA system and outdoor speakers. This as I do note on calendar. Star on 13th with text meaning new Zen year and ZMQS coming up in a Splix week. New Elite metric season on Millennial on 22nd. On day of new Caesar year, and on 22nd at 2350 UTC and 39 seconds, 1950 RDK and 39 seconds, over 23.8 hours later, being the new year on the Anto Revo calendar being year 231 of the revolution. Also Legacy Regional New Year in Kjasar Republic. This as 9 minutes 21 seconds later to be new Alftromny Geotricon or metric season. Final one toward new Alftromny metric and solar millennium. This as you wrote subject on 26th, being Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year being year 5783 in the Hebrew calendar. Occurring sunset on 25th, and for some reason, though I am a Catholic Christian as I go to church on Sunday, I can't bring nuts in Omega Costa on said day? Even my honey roasted peanuts? Why is this?
This was used to run by a Jewish resident in Elite City long before Omega Costa in early years of Omega Italo in 1920, EYO 920, as there were events related to Rosh Hashanah back then. This is there were strict rules that got in place, with punishments for violations. This is one of the supervisors who is a Jew, has put up the sign, stating that the following items should be avoided on mentioned day as non-Jewish workers are being forced to wash the bread, including the famous Costa bread, in which we normally do not do. Persons who bring nuts, beans, garlic, pickles, lemons or other sour or bitter foods will have the food seized and put in the food disposal, and person banned from Omega Costa and denied participation or attending Christmas and New Year events, until after the New Year's in early January 2023. Thus it's a violation of Jewish tradition and also stern order by supervisor. However, management may revise, loosen or abolish the special rule as they have yet to review, as sign was posted 15 minutes ago.
Oh God, if the rule still stands once it gets close to the event, then we at RDK 3000 TriStar to implement special policy. If RDK 3000 TriStar staff members gets banned from Omega Costa for subject in question, will be suspended from work without pay for 3 to 7 business days, and if Ryan M. Cryptor or Milos Z. Cryptor gets banned for subject until 2023, EY 1023, then we will take action against Omega Costa and notify the authorities of complaint, and to permanently shut down Omega Costa and ban the staff members from RDK 3000 TriStar establishments for life, in addition to the authorities' implementation fine of 1 billion Elitopian Elios.
The owner of Omega Costa has heard what you said, as he is going to abolish the policy and fire the supervisor who implemented. This is the supervisor is Jewish, as he will be fired as his job position to get terminated. This is certain subjects violate Omega Costa Employee Code of Conduct.
This is Alito News 24's Kanbor Express. I am Stefan Alito Kanbordo, bringing to you live over at Studio ELK784 at Alito Media HQ in Elite City, Alitopia. It is midnight Kb.P. Kolichi 0, 3 o'clock p.m. Elite City. Headlines at the new Kanbor Day within Kanbor-D, Kanbor-World, Alitopia and elsewhere. Esports and Gaming. Kanbor-D City Thieves shut out Alphatopolis Defiant 3-0 in Kanbor-D Esports Summer Tournament Kb.P 17. DoZ.A Deck DoL 131. 2022. EY 1022 Grand Finals as winner of Kanbor-D City Thieves earns the Digi Kanbor Cup to raise also gets awarded 1 billion Kanbor coins, 12,860,000 Alitopian Elios on approximate. Game on. Kanbor-D City Thieves are competing now with winner of Pekofinacle and Geminstonian Series of IOTAS Finals 2022. EY 1022. Peridot Gamer as Peridot Gamer esports players are in Kanbor-D City in a midnight esports match, as Ositek Grubben Thieves compete against Elite City Shock in ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Aero 2022. EY 1022 in same video game and mode as with Kanbor Thieves vs S Peridot Gamer. Best of 5, in.
I know what the folks compete against. Same video game as with the match in the AM hours and during most recent PECO esports tournament. Same video game as with the subject to be in focus in subject in alternate verse from the 29th in Patroit Land and Taco Land, Monda 2K22. This is we aren't going to monitor for the afternoon, as I and Robert are going to the north to Meritus, not the planet Mars, but Meritus City, some say Mars City, about 25 kilometers drive from Elite City. This is we are to spend the afternoon and evening there. This is there's a Martian New Year to occur day after Christmas and 6 days before New Year, 2023, EY 1023. As the Martian New Year to occur before noon Universal Time, 7 in the morning Elite City, before Choi 50 and Deci Newt 1200, according to Wikipedia, year 37, MarsCalendar.com to be year 220. On intERM.com/Mars-clock to be year 29 and per Alito method being Martian New Year since Elite year 0, 1000 CE to be mere 543, as each mere or Martian year, is divided into 4 quadrants of 6 months of 28 or 29 sols, 27 or 28 days. A sol being a Martian day which is about 24 hours 39 minutes 35 seconds and Martian year, mere being equal to about 668.59 sols, 687.7 days. Mu 25th, EY 1022. Martian New Year on Alito Christmas? Day after official Christmas? And final hex week toward new Elite Year EY 1023? On Boxing Day on December 26, 2022. Yeesh. When was the last Martian New Year? February 7, 2021. This is the old hextapolian dollars gets banned in Alitopia since the currency gets defunct following launch of currency, the Hexi, before switch to Hex coin, thanks to the Hex Millennium Doomsday event caused by a Y2K bug variant, HY1K bug in Defiantville, now a lake. Lake Hugh Exitex. This is we went back from what is now Texada, since past week for a jet ski sprint. The owl subject yesterday was a blast, now it's Nifty Nine's day, however the subject yesterday afternoon regarding unexplained siren and horns, those are only reserved in case of non-NYE events, for weather warning i.e. tornado warning or severe thunderstorm warning level 2. Or level 3 rainfall warning from MSE or an emergency alert through a Litopian emergency alerting broadcast system, but that was not toggled on the TV or radio, or mobiles as there were no weather alerts from MSE aside from frost and dense fog advisories from Elite City last night. The sirens, horns, and alarms were blaring since 1:32 in the afternoon yesterday evening, this at 1:33, some church bells also rang and Ilitopian esports match Elite City Shock vs Reeker Defiant to be scheduled at 2 p.m. gets postponed until next week. Why sound the alarm on the subject? This as I also note, most Ilitopian flags at half-mast. What gives? This explains I had to erase the DVR event, Ilito News 24 from 3 to 4 p.m. hour yesterday, as yesterday's show got preempted for breaking news coverage. This is Ilito News 24, Jinx News, RDK 3000 TriStar TV service, by the way. The horn and siren was originated from RDK HQ as they were under a red alert. Also radio stations and other TV stations including Triangle TV, KP.X24, KN24, ATR Newsnet, Omni Newsnet, CNW, Kanbor.net, COR.net 24, and numerous others even outside KBE0224. Muni World at MWRTV and RRTKL, also Splix World, and such also in alternate verse and realito dimension. CNN, BBC, NHK, Sky News, CBC, CTV, CP24, Aussie Broadcasting Corporation, Bloomberg, C5N from Argentina, CNBC, MSNBC, Fox News Channel, and numerous others. This as they covered the breaking news from Jackland in Terra also in alternate verse, in RD being United Kingdom. Where Queen Elizabeth II in which she has died, as today is D-Day since the news occurred late in the day local time as tomorrow is D+1, as Operation Launder Bridge was activated, this as Charles, successor becomes King Charles III. What? Is this the reason for such alarm? Over death of the Queen of the Brits? Was it even necessary? Yes, this is it's necessary to sound the alarm over this tragic news. Also take note, D+10 is the funeral of the Queen of the Brits, to occur 11 AM on the 19th, translating to 6 in the morning here. Would the Ultimo P and New Year celebrations be cancelled? No. This occurs at night at 2 AM over there on the eve of the new Ultimo P and Year, where folks to be sleeping.
Ichiro Blockskip, I Dewey, would like you to come outside as you must take a look at my ride, as I drive the banana in Elite City.
First, how did you know me? And second, what the hell is the subject banana? Is it code name for such vehicle?
I will explain, once I head outside, Ichiro.
I do note, it's an early 1970s Ford Falcon GTHO Phase 3 with a 351 cubic inch, 5,752 cubic centimeter, 5.8-liter V8 engine producing over 380 metric horsepower, 280 kilowatts, and about 620 newton meters, 66.5 kilogram force meter of torque, maybe with rev limiter disabled and adjustments to the vehicle. How fast can it go?
Over 320 km per hour, 200 kina nitros per choi. This is I transmission swap to 5-speed manual. This is Nico will explain more.
Yes, This as DoZ.A was messaging with Kb.P in Costa Aero as he showed Scott.Blockskip of the same car. However, as he talked to Scott as he knew Ichiro.Blockskip, Scott's cousin. This as he told Kb.P to message you DoZ.A in Elite City to head to DG2 and get a hold of you, Ichiro.Blockskip. This as they learn of you, Ichiro, as Scott also knew your trip to Elite City for a few days. However, the vehicle and subject in Costa Aero have the word taxi on it. Due to a Latopian law, DoZ can't have the wording taxi on it as it would be classified as unauthorized taxi vehicle as it's illegal, as he would have go to jail for years and face 200,000 ELIO fine. This as it also confuses taxi drivers in Elite City as the companies also to sue DoZ for hundred thousands to million of ELIOs more. This as it is permitted to have a personalized replica of it as he put his name in replacement.
Since it goes like over 320 km per hour and impressive horsepower, you should take it easy on the roads and obey speed limit signs. This is speed limit here is 40 km per hour, same goes for downtown Costa Aero, in which is 25 miles per hour. However, for some reason, speed limit signs in Kina Nitro per Choi, as 1 Nitro is 40 centimeters and Choi is close to 15 minutes, 14 minutes 24 seconds, unlike a key in Jung timekeeping in early years of Jungland in which my great-grandparents were born. Is Choi and Kina Nitro aka Kilo Nitro secondary time and distance unit in Elitopia?
Yes, but it was primary before Elite Year EY 0900, 1900.
Who are you?
Mark Zaniels, this is the fellows at DG2 would like to ask you to return back. You are missing the epic esports match in OWL viewing party.
Anyhow, I have since went south on Autobahn 75 toward Block C Falls. This is I have my rain gear at hand. Is it to be a soaker tonight? Is it to rain hard and to be quite windy once I stop at hotel for the night, as the rain and wind to continue until tomorrow morning. I am riding in my new hatch since my brother Akio.Blockskip now rides my other car in which is now his primary as he's on a trip to Sisterka, Nippon Blocksland to visit his and my cousin Ichigo.Blockskip in which is Scott and Chimo's cousin, Akio and Ichigo to attend the regional summer sumo championships. This is it's the same car Ichigo and Scott drives but I paint, customize and tune to my preference. Whoa, quite a rainstorm, quite windy, good thing I am prepared. This is I have since woken up at 4 AM thanks to tornado sirens stating Tatsumaki Keikoku, tornado warning, as I had to seek toward tornado shelter at hotel. However, that was cleared after 15 minutes, thus no tornado. Although I am widely awake thanks to such siren, however gives me enough time once weather alert gets cleared, to get things packed up, get some breakfast, check out and depart. This is there was a fire alarm going off at hotel at 4:40, thus I was already checked out as the hotel needs to evacuate. However, no fire. However, I was also told to evacuate but I had things pack up as I left the hotel and to head to my car, load stuff then take off swiftly before the fire department arrives. Now I have to head to gas station. Although I am good on fuel, also charge on my plug-in hybrid sport hatch. This is I need to fill a 12-liter, 4-gallon fuel canister with gasoline for generator, as once I head to Scott's house I to fill his generator with fuel, as generator to be used for beach party at Costa Aero tonight, as things for party require electricity as the generator must be used as generator ran out of fuel. Price of fuel has really come down, now $1.28 per liter. It was like $2 in recent months. I am going to pay via cash, as I to get a few things before I depart. This is it costs me $15.36 as it includes VAT. This is I to put my fuel canister at the hatch, then go inside to pay. Phew, good thing my umbrella is windproof, as it's also chilly out, only 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, wind gusting up to 65 kilometers per hour, about 40 miles per hour. This is I wonder what this is. Oh wait, mustn't get it. This is I must get my drink. Also get 2 things near cashier, the chewy candy rolls.
2 candy rolls, 1 355mm can of red blocks, and 12 liters of fuel. Fuel includes VAT, 3 others applying 7% VAT to it, comes to total of $19.20. How do you like to pay?
It to be paid via cash, $20.
Checking for counterfeit. Checks indicate pass, as it's genuine, 80 cents to be your change. You wouldn't need a bag for it, right?
No, as I to put the rolls, to be for Scott Blockskip as I to have my drink. Anyhow I am Ichiro Blockskip, as I departed Crypto City after departing Hyperloop from Elite City, Elitopia, as I to drive back to Costa Aero tonight as I converted Helios to dollars.
Oh yes. You should have met my cousin Mickey Alito Kanbor784 who works at Delta 6, as the Red Blocks soft drink can cost $1. This as the Red Alito costs 40 Helio cents, 0.4 Helios, and 1 Red Kanbor costs about 30 Kanbor coins. This as I got hold of Mickey this morning, as I am Mark Bloxy Alito Kanbor784. He told me via messaging since 3 AM Elite City, Costa Aero and Cryptor City, 12 PM Kb.P, Kalaki 5, there to be event tonight at 8. Quad zeros, 00.0 EMT, 0000 TTRX as I to explain in a bit this as he told me of subject yesterday concerning esports. Concerning Overwatch League Summer Showdown 2022, yesterday was the finals, this as Bayshock gets bombed by Lone Star Fuel, 4, in the row as the Fuel wins 4-0, this as there's matches outside of Alternate Verse and RD, this as matches occurred in Ultimopia, in the match the following evening. Ultimate City Fuel takes on Shack Shock, as UCF wins 4-0. Matches today include Kanbor City Thieves, Meritus Fuel, Ultimate City Fuel and Elite City Shock. Viewing parties in Cryptor City and Costa Aero, MCF takes on ELS at 3, UCF takes on MCF in late morning, and KCT vs MCF in early morning. Also Osadek Grove and Thieves vs Meritus City Fuel straight at 8, this in which also to be one NYE event, to be News N Year and ZMQS. Celebrations in Elite City, Elitopia but questionable in Costa Aero but beach party countdown is confirmed with beach ball drop straight at 8. This is subject is less than 15 hours away as it's after 5 AM, checking my watch, in the next 14 hours 56 minutes as it's 5:04. Hope you have a happy News N Year and ZMQS, have a nice morning, Ichiro.
You too, have a splendid morning.
Wait a minute, hold on, Ichiro, I have just checked security camera, there's someone sitting at the side of the store, he is crying, this you should need to check on the fellow, being a skunk furry in panties briefs.
Thank you, Mark. This is I do know who he is, it's Ozzy, as I have to check on him. Last meet was in July 2022 once I tackled the bullies down at Crypto Diner in Crypto City, now under new ownership. Ozzy, why doing here? Radio. I am going to bring you to my car, as you to head to front passenger, as you to carry the bag onto your lap, as I am on a drive to Costa Aero, also following trip from Crypto City as I departed from Elite City. This is you must let Chubby H Crypto know of the overnight developments.
Okay, this is you must inform Z Crypto of such subject also. This is I also note, I do have such regression as I to wear my panties cues of my frequent and usual subjects.
This is I am going to give you a cookie once I start car.
Thank you.
For some reason I have since forgot to set my vehicle clock, as the clock was auto-synced as it synced to time on my watch, upon ignition, as it was 20 minutes fast. This is my phone is connected to infotainment, as the radio station tuned on my car radio playing some jazz.
I would not mind on the radio station and subject, as I listened to the station I like while it was playing at the store. This is I am tuning the car radio to set radio station, from Jazz 98.7 to Crazy 95.5.
Oh yes, this is Mark at the store has tuned his radio to said radio station at the store. Make sure you are buckled up, click it or ticket, as it's the law, as we are taking off now.
I have my seatbelt on, take off at your discretion. However, drive with caution, cause it's really pouring out.
Yes, however rain will let up in intensity in the next 15 minutes, and to stop in coming half hour. Ozzy, you should note the area where Ross, Toki and Savage were street racing in some supercars, McLaren, Zonda and Lambo, in which resulted in incident in which resulted in the cops, fire department and ambulance to arrive, also damage to the Zonda. My friends drive the cars as the Zonda driver had to get a new one from a third-party seller from a neighbor. They have since departed Blockstroid for car cruise, as they are also heading to Costa Aero.
Who are they?
Those are my friends Stephen, Andrew and Michael. The cars was put in storage day after Christmas 2021 as they retrieved in the spring of this year. Andrew drives the P1, Stephen drives the Lambo as Michael drives his Zonda, as he has called me on my phone. What is up, Michael?
Hello Ichiro, we are going to Costa Aero, as the car show to be held yesterday evening unfortunately gets axed due to rain, as the fellows head west to hold a car meet with illegal street races, as this gets attention to the cops. As I and 2 others head south as we told them we had other plans, however the cops arrested all the fellows party picketing and all the cars in the meet gets seized and towed away in a massive street racing bust in Robloxian history, maybe second in the world, Terra. As Sistika hold second as Kanbor-D City operation was third, now fourth as Elite City had an Operation Blitz to end street racing during pilot program back in 2017. In which resulted in anger toward racing teams and closed Zen Speedway until early 2019 and cancel all races until 2019 in solidarity against illegal street races, as the 2017 racing season was called off as the 2018 season was cancelled. Today marks the 5th anniversary of the Blitz.
2017, I seem to remember, as per report on ELN24, in which is now Alito News 24, the fellows were sentenced to 20 years in jail.
2017, this is I check on the TV at that time. Also in 2018, Racing Channel simulcasting sports gaming channel at that time. Phew, good thing the roads are bare and dry. However, I know your car is a plug-in hybrid. I checked the battery gauge. You are running low on charge. Only a kilometer electric range left. No wonder Turtle Light does not come on the dash.
It's set to hybrid auto, as I will switch to e-charge mode as we are good on fuel, as I to make 1 or 2 refueling stops along the route, also 1, 2 or 3 recharging stops. Range gets depleted as I hear, engine just kicks in. This is I am putting it in e-charge mode now, also put it to high reg and also lowest gear in manual gear mode, and take it easy on accelerator to increase fuel economy as I to get the furthest mileage, as active fuel management gets switched on, also is it to use 2 or 3 cylinders and reduced turbocharger pressure, as I am considering to put it to eco mode to get the most available fuel distance until battery state of charge reaches 80%, then it will revert back to hybrid auto.
No wonder radio station was tuned to a sports gaming radio station. This is I heard the host, Kanbor-D Latopi in a sports match, Kanbor-D City Thieves vs Meritus City Fuel. No wonder match start as Ekalichi 7 kbdt. Anyhow, no wonder the time system is duodecimal, translating to 4:48 PM kbt, 7:48 AM local time, as I grab my clock out from my bag. In next 2 minutes as it's 7:46 right now.
Yes, this is we were just on recent stop just to get crisps. I heard subject on the radio concerning KCT and MCF esports match at 7:48, as I had to look up subject on my phone and to look up times of other matches today. This is I must hear the first minute of subject on radio. This is I do have reminder of subject is reminder of subject gets shown on infotainment.
This is it's nearing 4:48 PM kbt, toward Kalaki 7:48 AM Elite City. This is esports gamers from Kanbor-D City Thieves and Meritus City Fuel compete in esports match, as it's to be electric this morning.
This is I am going to listen to the radio. Maybe grab my device and watch the esports match on my device.
Good idea.
Esports match gets underway as it's off goes the horses.
I do note the voice of correspondent, Raymond Blake from Alito Gamer ESP. This is I have to tune to radio station 99.9 FM, Diamond 100, Silimcasting Alito News 24 International Robloxia Silimcasting main feed, Alito News 24 mornings. In fact, I got a switch source to phone as I to start stream of Alito News 24 via mobile app, as Mark Zaniels told me of app when I was visiting Elite City on 11th.
This is Kanbor-D City Thieves are competing in Pearl City as they compete in online play against Meritus City Fuel over at DG2 in Elite City, Ilitopia. As we have my colleagues from Ilito Gamer ESP commentating at DGSELZ as they take over as I Raymond Blake to tell you the viewer on feature coming up this evening before 8 PM Elite City, on Vista's VWG2N and Ilito Gamer ESP's Game Day Live, as we showcase.
Bear in mind we are heading to this store, as we must get some resources for you, as I do have my shopping basket with me.
Okay.
We must check to see which aisle does it have the contents. Aha, that one in particular, as I am putting it in my bag.
Yes, this is I do note the fellow who visit, he does really need it. That will come up to total of $30.
Here's the 30 on the counter in 3 of the 10s.
Thank you. Holdo while I do counterfeit check. It's a pass, have a nice morning.
You too.
Phew, this is I wonder. Did you use the ATM after using the vending machine?
Yes, this is I had to take like $80 out. We are going to head for lunch this as.
Check fuel gauge. Warning message just went on in center display.
Oh my god, thanks for reminding, I am getting low on fuel, although I have generated enough charge on the PHEV battery as I am switching from e-charge to hybrid auto, also putting it in eco mode, and kill the climate, as it to be shut off. This is fuel station is just 20 kilometers ahead, but that one is under renovation as I am going to put it in e-power mode soon to use only electric from the battery as it's 80% state of charge. This I am going to do one recharging stop once I and you to head lunch after we refuel. Also there is busy traffic ahead due to construction. This is it's approaching noon. Made it at the fuel station. This is I reserved the EV charging station at this fast food restaurant as my friends to arrive imminently as he called me in past 5 minutes. This is charge is down to 40% as we have 35 kilometers of respective ranges left, fuel and battery, totaling up to 70 kilometers. This is I have to refuel now, as you remain in the car as windows are rolled down so you enjoy the fresh early autumn breeze as I to pay fuel on debit card.
Okay, it's Euro.
Fuel tank is filled as my friends to arrive in a minute, as we better park next to the EV charging station and plug in my car.
Alright, I am hungry.
We must exit vehicle and head to the fast food restaurant as I to plug in my car, as I to tap my pass card at the charger, then obtain the plug.
What is the battery capacity?
About 24 kilowatt-hours solid state. This car can go electric for 100 or so kilometers, then about 800 kilometers on gas. As it states, ready to charge, as I to plug in my car, and to initialize charging, this being a quick charger, this is it's plugged in, as it states about a dozen minutes to 80% state of charge, double that from 80% to full as vehicle is locked and security armed, as you have your bag as I do have my phone and tablet, although there is a security feature in which once someone unplugs it without key fob, the car alarm will sound, horn will sound, exterior lights will flash as my smartphone will remind me of such attempted vehicle theft via strong cord audible.
Yes, this being a unique theft deterrent.
Welcome, I am Chris. What do you like to order?
I would like 2 orders bacon cheeseburger, fries, medium cola 0 sugar, also cookie.
Subtotal being $23.04, with 7% VAT of $1.61 comes to total of $24.65. How do you like to pay?
It to be paid via cash, $30, change toward the tip, please.
Doing counterfeit check just to make sure those are genuine banknotes. This as I check, polymer notes, as I scan through detector, as it's confirmed genuine, as the change to be $5.35, as that to be going toward tip. Thank you for your order, as your order to be number 128. Your wait time to be several minutes since your friends has placed order via mobile app as they to dine in with you.
This while I wait, I better start up my tablet and to check on email, news, weather, sports, stocks, also check social media.
Wait a minute, Chris, you said several minute wait? Until when?
Before 1:06 p.m., as early as 1:02.
Hopefully in the next 5 minutes. Israel, what time is it?
Nearing 12:57.
12:57, so as early as 5 minutes.
Correct. This is you should note the TV over there, as it's on as I note the TV station, Jinx TV International Roblox here.
Arab today, I have to get Chris' attention to tune the TV to another channel.
Allahu Akbar, Mahaba, and welcome to Arab Today. I am Yusuf Alada Zakaria, your host for today. We are broadcasting live over at Elite City Grand Mosque Islamic Center in Elite City, Ethiopia. The rundown on 16th Safar, 1444H, September 12, 2022, Iota 12th, EY 1022. After Friday prayers last week, RDK 3000 TriStar personnel went to the Elite City Mosque for a hefty donation to the Mosque of 1 million Elios. In Rexha, Islamic, Ahem, we do want to apologize because we have a fire alarm on our hands at the mosque. This as we are determining the cause of alarm, so Arab viewers. In fact, we better evacuate the mosque as the Imam told us in Arabic, then English and Elitish. To head to the exits due to fire alarm. Jinx TV commentator may take over at Elito Media HQ.
This is Michael Elitostar from Jinx TV over at Elito Media headquarters in Elite City. We do want to apologize on the matter. This is airing of today's episode of Arab Today is being suspended due to fire alarm over at Elite City Grand Mosque Islamic Center, as the host and faculty needs to evacuate the mosque. This as Jinx 24 was simulcasting Jinx TV at time of alarm. As we hand off to sister network coverage Elito News 24 afternoon live as they might report on the subject as we await word from the production firm. Al Arabshi Elito Productions. For update status on today's episode of Arab Today. If the show gets axed, then Elito News 24 Silimcast to continue until 1:30 p.m. Elite City toward Judaism Today.
However, we must begin with a news alert from Elite City Metro. There's a fire alarm event in progress over at Elite City Grand Mosque Islamic Center. This is the faculty is being evacuated.
Yes, Catherine Zany Els as Ikori Elitestar learned that we are airing this over Jinx Television and Jinx 24, so we give a warm welcome.
You better have to get Chris attention to tune the TV to the News 24 International Robloxia or the domestic fetus app. There's news alert of fire alarm at mosque in Elite City in which he went there for tour.
Oh my god, this is Costa7 is reporting on the subject on the news flash. This is, did someone just tune the TV to Elito News 24? This being the main feed, being sub-channel of Elito News 24 International Robloxia on cable television.
That is me, Alex. This is I heard the correspondent. This to be test firing of fireworks of subject tonight, in which one inadvertently went into mosque. However, test firing of fireworks pre-event is illegal in Costa Aero as fellows responsible will be arrested, unless they have special permission to test fire and to have permit beforehand.
Yes, this is safety precautions also need to be followed.
Yes, this is safety must be taken into account when setting off fireworks to prevent incidents and accidents like for this example incident in Elite City, Elitopia resulting in mosque fire alarm.
Yes, this results in alarm resulting in the cops and fire department to arrive.
Yes, this as there was an incident in Costa Aero but it occurred in the waters this as it resulted in the yacht fire as the Coast Guard and fire department get to be dispatched to the yacht fire as personnel need to be rescued as personnel who abandoned ship wore life jackets however. They were rescued unharmed but unfortunately the yacht sunk.
When did it occur?
8 a.m. this morning. The fire was out within 15 minutes, but yacht sunk 5 minutes later at 8:20 a.m.
Oh dear, good thing the fellows are okay. Anyhow, your orders 126 and 127 via mobile order, also 128 are ready.
Just heard news update on Elito News 24. On the TV behind me, we have good news to the Elite City Mosque fire alarm. It has been cleared and personnel are allowed to re-enter. However, bad news for it. Today's episode of Arab Today gets cancelled as the next airing is always slated for air tomorrow at usual time. This as we await feature on the TV soon. They heard the report. Fireworks to occur in Costa Aero as it is confirmed, but unsure if whether to cooperate for it as in early evening. It to rain also to be quite gusty, according to Costa7.
Yes, this is once it rains, the beach party to be axed, as parties to be moved to DG Costa Aerozid, Costa Diner, and / or RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center Headquarters.
Michael, I got a hold of Zen Z Cryptor as I called him in past moments. They to meet at RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center HQ then head to DG Costa Aerozat.
Yes, in case the weather gets poor and unfavorable for beach countdown party.
Yes, this as we must not forget esports matches, the one in which occurred already, Ultimopian Esports, Ultimate City Fuel and Shack Shock, Kanbor City Thieves vs Merida City Fuel, Merida City Fuel and Ultimate City Fuel. Then at 3, Merida City Fuel takes on Elite City Shock. And at 8 tonight, Merida City Fuel takes on Groven Ossitec Thieves. Kanbor City Thieves shut out Merida City Fuel 3-1, as MCF takes on UCF since like around 12-ish. This is Kanbor City Thieves take on Pekafanakalani Sports Team, loser of the Gemstonian series of IOTA's 2022 final at 3 this afternoon.
3 o'clock? We better listen to subject on car radio at that time during the drive.
Yes, this is I got it on my reminder. Also the celebrations of new Zen year and Zen metric quad season of ZY 10058 and ZD 4391.2 is it to occur at 8. This is I have to let my cousin Scott Blockskip to know. Hold on, he is calling me, as I do not expect him to call me at this time. Maybe he heard report on the TV also. I have to answer. Konnichiwa, hello Scott.
Konnichiwa. Hello. Cousin Ichiro. Scott Blockskip here. Save the 12 liters of fuel for other purposes as the beach party for the celebrations tonight is cancelled. This because of shark alarm, as I heard the shark alarm going off in past minute as the beach to be closed for the day. As the party to be moved to the RDK RBX headquarters, then moved before 7:45 p.m. at DG Costa Aerosad.
Alright, as I am sending the reminder for subject tonight to your device, let Chimo and your friends know of this.
Alright.
Chimo Blockskip here. Ichiro, when will you arrive to Costa Aero?
Between 7 and 7:30 this evening.
We will be at RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center HQ, as you mustn't drive toward the Blockskips, but to the headquarters.
Noted. Arrive to the HQ immediately after arrival.
Yes, this says we must take note of that, as we to meet with Zen Z Cryptor and the crew.
I heard the report on the car radio. Meritus City Fuel shuts out Ultimate City Fuel hard, 4-1, as they to take on Elite City Shock. Best of 7 in Omnizechi 2. Match start at top of the hour. As for one other, Kanbor City Thieves versus opponent in Pearl City, Pekofinakolan, losing team of Gem Series of IOTA's 2022. Best of 5, League of Legends.
League of Legends? I must also remind of subjects related to it. Worlds 2022, in which to start on 29th, 2 days before Shakosta Fest. Month-long Halloween Fest in Costa Aero, from October 1st to 31 Stone, with majority of events within 13 days of Halloween, with the big day on Halloween, October 31st, 2022.
Yes, not to mention Overwatch League Countdown Cup to take place in latter half of this month toward the spooky month, with playoffs including grand finals in late October to early November, as with the Worlds 2022. Also Elitopian Esports, the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Aero 2022, EY 1022 into the playoffs in latter half of the Scaretober, into 13 days of Halloween from October 19th to 31st being tentative dates.
Yes, as we must put that on our planners. Also the Ultimopian New Year evening on the 19th. The new Elite Metric season of EMS 83 MLE and new Giatricant in Altronic Omni of Viatricant 99,990. Also the Antarivo New Year and Kesar New Year from the 20th to 22nd. Also Rosh Hashanah toward next weekend. Also the Queen's funeral on 19th at 6 in the morning.
Yes, also the new Zen Year and ZMQS tonight at 2000 in the next 5 hours and several minutes. This is we have to make stop in the next 150 kilometers to eat out for early dinner, also to top off fuel and battery. Less than 95 miles. Well, except my car, as I had to make in scheduled refueling stop as I was low on fuel.
Same as my car was also low on gas and thus had to make refueling stop, while you others had to get some food, as Ichiro had to take care of Ozzy for change-up.
Yes, this is I had to be changed during the previous stop.
Yes, this is I had to go to the washroom, also get some 710 milliliter bottle of Cola Zero Sugar. Also rain poncho for Ozzy.
Good move, Ichiro, as he really needs it. This has got early word for weather for this evening, chance of rain.
This is we have our rain gear and umbrellas at hand. However, we must think now of subjects for dinner once we head to restaurant.
Yes, but which restaurant?
It's a bit too early for it.
Yes, however we to discuss in next hour or 100 kilometers, whichever comes first, as Elite City Shock and Meritus City Fuel esports match is due in 5 minutes as it's 5-3.
Correct. This is we must discuss on what we eat at or before 1600 or when odometer of my car reaches 5,555 kilometers as it crosses 5,423 kilometers. We are almost here. Just 80 kilometers to go. 50 miles. This is we have over 5 choice, 120 descendants, 72 minutes, 30 dozinals or Monaros, half Kolichi to go to the new Zen year and ZMQS. Also mind the sign. Don't take exit to Rotoban 82. This goes to Xenopolia as we cannot head there.
Also there's the next 2 exits within next dozen kilometers, Kanbor-Bloxy City and Splix-Bloxy City. Don't take those exits, even for refueling or to stops to get food, as we must arrive to Costa Aero on time. Any unscheduled stops must be avoided, otherwise we'd kill a hefty amount of time.
Yes, as we may not understand the number system in mentioned cities, the area uses alternate times and calendar system, like for example Splix-Bloxy City. Those use the Splix calendar, Splix octal time and Duo Splix time as primary, also unique number system based on octal system. The same ones used in Kb.P 471 Splix World, Ben 10 in Kanbor version. This is the signage in Kanbor-Bloxy City are in Kanborlish, mostly native, some in Latin with Kanbor-D number systems. Also usage of Kanbor-DEI and calendar and Kanbor-Spinel calendar as only calendars systems allowed. And duodecimal system as they also use the Kanbor coin as only currency and not RO bucks, Bloxy dollars and Bloxy pesos.
6:48, 72 minutes on the clock.
Ignore the sign. Also don't set your watches to Kanbor time and vehicle clocks and other timekeeping devices, this as it's 12 to 4 late in night in Kanbor-D City, half a world away. Do not set it to 3:48 am. We are not stopping at Kanbor-Bloxy City. This as area also uses KBT and Kanbor duodecimal time rather than local, aka Costa Aero time, so keep your watches and clocks on local time. This as it's 6:48 p.m., 1848 hours.
I sometimes get confused, as I have to set the clocks to KBT, also show the Kanbor calendar and the Kanbor spinal date on the vehicle infotainment via vehicle settings.
What? This results in vehicle gauges including power meter, rev counter and speedometer, including digital speedometer to show in Kanbor numeral systems, also duodecimal as I am reverting it back, also resetting the clock to local time. This is it's just done for the gauges and it's in progress for the rest of the vehicle. This is you shouldn't go into the vehicle settings to change the settings of my car, as I only do such operation. However, you can use the radio, but not the rest of the vehicle functionality with exception of car windows, heated and ventilation seats, also climate for the passenger. Although I do know normal duodecimal and octal as I am toggling subject in the digital speedometer within rev counter area. This is speed limit is 120 km per hour as it's 100 in duodecimal and 150 in octal. That is close to 75 miles per hour as I do note signage regarding road signs in octal and duodecimal in next 22 kilometers, 13 miles. This is I am listening to my favorite radio station as we are in signal range for radio station in Costa Aero, Costa Rock 88.8, for some reason, is it getting chilly? It was normally low 20s Celsius, low to mid 70s Fahrenheit, has it dropped to 18 degrees Celsius, mid 60s in Fahrenheit scale.
Oh my god, yes. This as a special weather statement has just been issued for this area, extending to Costa Aero. Also weather advisory. Rainfall rates 40 millimeters or about 1.6 inches per hour as expected as it to rain hard. Wind gusting to 50 kilometers per hour, 30 miles per hour, however would ease just in time for fireworks, then another batch of rain but not as heavy as initial one, but that to occur around 2100. It to be quite cool with temps only 10 degrees Celsius. 50 degrees Fahrenheit as there will be a pause in the rain during the fireworks. FYI, odometer on my car has topped 6,000 kilometers.
Shark alarm gets cleared ahead of time as beaches got reopened in Costa Aero, as sharks swam away. However, beach party is called off due to weather as they would have rescinded and go ahead. However, they did take inclement weather very seriously. However, my odometer is just 20 kilometers away to 8K.
Hold up. Just heard weather bulletin, rain to begin at 1900 hours Costa Aero, as it to rain along the route in 15 minutes in next 20 to 30 kilometers. We have to put on our rain gear at next service center in next 5 kilometers.
10 minutes later, 7 p.m. Costa Aero, September 12, 2022. It has begun to rain hard in Costa Aero as it was windy as it gets unseasonably cool. Will the rain stop just in time for the fireworks? This as it's T-minus 60 minutes to New Zenyear and ZMQS. Meanwhile in Elite City, Elitopia, esports players from Gruven Ositek Thieves and Meritus City Fuel gear up for esports match as MCF shuts out Elite City Shock 4-0 while outside. Skies are clear in Elite City compared to Costa Aero. Kanbor City Thieves lost to opponent 3-2. It's also clear in Pearl City and in Kanbor City as Rex Excriptor and crew from RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbor Unit Division also gets ready for fireworks at 0500 Kb.T 13 Darwin Kb.P 17 with permit from the Kanbor Authority in zoned area. This as it's 4 am Kb.T Chris K. Cryptor as with my colleague Mark E. Cryptor on news anchoring duty for half-hour news bulletins in brief also to host RDK 3000 TriStar today. 7:24 p.m. T-minus 36 minutes. The crew arrives to Costa Aero via 6 cars.
Phew, now when arriving at the intersection, turn left then turn right then arrive at RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division.
Ichiro, you didn't tell us of the shortcut until at the last minute. This as we arrived earlier than usual as a result as it's also shortest route.
Yes, as it's also a time saver. Did Ichiro program his GPS for the quickest route?
Yes, he has, as he informed us of subject through two-way radio. Yes, this as he also said this because of sudden stop just to put on rain gear as he told us to go to quickest route rather than usual route.
Yes, as it's quite raining hard also quite windy but I heard on car radio, it won't last long as it to stop just in time for fireworks then light to moderate rain after the fireworks. This as we better get on to downtown because waterspout warning gets issued. Strong waterspout within close proximation but to remain offshore.
Ozzy, good thing your poncho fits, as you better stay close to me until we head inside.
Yes, this is I have to stand under your umbrella as it's quite a soaker. Anyhow, thank you for the poncho as I will have to keep it for future rainy days.
I see their cars in the past minute, as they must be on the way. They should have rain gear on once they enter, as it's raining hard and quite windy. This as it's like level 1 amber rainfall warning conditions in Elitopian weather alerting standards. This as I see waterspout in the distance, but remaining moving parallel to shore and offshore as special marine warning gets issued.
Yes, this is it to make landfall to the small island but no structures in the path of the waterspout.
Yes Robert, this is only my hovercraft I pilot to suffer damage. Oh wait, did it just activate? This is my hovercraft heading to shore as it to morph into dune buggy. Yes, this is I see Sean's hovercraft going into action as it heads our way, as it to morph into dune buggy as it to stop near the entrance as it's in autopilot. Same goes for my bogey mobile as it exits my house, also the RDK mobile as it departs Senzi Cryptor's house.
Yes, bogey E Cryptor, this is I've already saw the fellows approaching.
Yes, this is we are going to have a chat then head to DG Costa Aerosat as we must also get rain gear in case rain continues after 1940.
Bogey, that is unlikely to occur as rain to stop before 1940, this as the fellows arrive. Hello. Welcome to RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center HQ. I, Senzi Cryptor and the crew are going to have some chat as we to depart to DG Costa Aerosat before 1940.
This as we wait for Zine Z Cryptor, Mickey R Cryptor and Oliver D Cryptor. You must stand beside. Ross, you go into position. Zine Z Cryptor?
Yes, Corey B Cryptor. This as Sean Xylistar and Robert Xylistar. You must pay attention also. This as I was in a video call with Ryan M Cryptor from the main HQ in Elite City. Ilitopia this as he told me, that the RDK establishments will be closed for 9 hours due to the facility shutdown on September 19, 2022 at 0600 hours to 1500 hours.
Hold on. I must have to note that I suffer from regression in such as I have to wear such diaper after recent events concerning bladder issues after such bolting and harassment toward me that resulted me close to be suicidal earlier in 2022. This is it's close to 1 year since death of my brother's Gleam's death as he died from severe bladder problems, also heart issues back in September 2021 as my relative Marshallow is out of town.
Oh god, Ozzy must stay home, as with 2 of the fellows from RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division minimum. Due to this, as it's too risky for Ozzy to head to Elite City, Ilitopia for the trip.
I Oliver D. Cryptor, am planning to opt out for the trip as I to be taking over Zen and Bogey's duties.
This as I Mickey R. Cryptor are also staying here.
Okay, this as you must also close the facility on the 19th and not reopen until 1500 hours as you too must take Ozzy to Oliver's house. This as RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center headquarters as with other establishments elsewhere including main HQ will be closed as per RDK 3000 TriStar code, this because of such very important personnel serving multinational, in which Queen Elizabeth II has passed away on the 8th. As the funeral is on the 19th at 11 in the morning Jackland time, translating to 0600 hours as we need to pay respects to the Queen as the facility should not be open to public on 19th at 1500 hours, this because of the Ultimo-P and New Year celebrations on 19th at 2000 hours. Staff must report no earlier than noon, as Operation Launder Bridge D+10 is September 19th, 2022 as I said funeral of Queen at 1100 Brit time or Jack time. 0600 RDK on said day as King Charles III takes over. This as we must pack up late on 18th, also gear up immediately after facility reopening as we must depart at 15:15 for trip to Elite City, as you said Oliver and Mickey to stay as they to take over for me, Bogey and Cammy. Since Cammy will be out of town for 2 weeks as he to be officiating Row Hockey games as he is on referee duties, this as Oliver and Mickey must stay at the HQ to supervise Ozzy also. This as upon arrival around 1700 hours on the 19th, I to give special instructions to you Oliver and Mickey on active action of RDK NYE for new Ultimo-P and year, also other NYE subjects including new Elite Metric Season and Altronic and Omni new Geodrogant. Final one before the regional millennium of metric and solar types. Also Caesarian New Year.
As the correspondent says, we have 15 minutes to go until the new Zen year and ZMQS. This is, we have to pass you this important programming alert.
This is we have gotten told, that Vista Television and Viva Vision is now simulcasting Elito Gamer ESP concerning the esports match Spotlight, Grove and Osadek and Meritus City Fuel. In addition, VWG2N Producers has gotten reassigned to cover for Elito Gamer ESP for nighttime version of Game Day Live, Gamer Siege Battle Night Live, as VWG2N Producers have to prematurely end the show for the night as requested by Elito Gamer ESP.
This while we are in RDK 3000 TriStar Countdown Watch. This means as we have to start RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime Edition early as it to be the special extended edition, as we also want to welcome to other networks of RDK 3000 TriStar. radio television, streaming and more as RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime Edition begins right now. This is RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime Edition. I am Chris K. Crypter and this is Mark E. Crypter at Studio RX at the RDK main HQ in Elite City, Elitopia.
We are going multi-platform as we are powered up always. Here's the headlines at this present.
Zenzi Crypter, why do you have to head to the RDK 3000 TriStar main HQ?
I had to go in for registration, as it is a mandatory procedure. This is stated as per RDK 3000 TriStar code. I must report to the establishment for registration. This as it was taken care of. Hey Barto, Zen S Cryptor, what is up?
Shaker. Zen Z Cryptor. I am Zen S Cryptor. I have to inform you of such event in which occurred. However, Ozzy, Mickey and Oliver were not at RDK RBX Division Central HQ. One of the staff members, who's in charge, Ross G Cryptor, he was going to play a DVD, being a Steven Universe movie DVD. However, the DVD casing in subject had a tracker in which back in 2021, EY 1021, the fellows at RDK 3000 TriStar Xenopolia Unit Division, in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, it was a confirmed botched DVD as some idiot placed some lapis pearl porn on the DVD. And in which once played back on the television, Crystal X Cryptor was shocked as this rung alarms bells to Jason K Cryptor as he immediately stopped playback, ejected the DVD and tossed the DVD and casing out. It was grabbed by the Xenopolian Fox, and traveled over 1,000 kilometers to Costa Zeno as he dropped it in Costa Bay. It wasn't discovered until 1 hour 30 minutes ago, in Costa Aero, Robloxian Federation, by Ross G Cryptor from RDK RBX. He preloads subject on the DVD player in the entertainment room. While checking contents on the DVD, it shows some lapis pearl porn. This sends alarm to the Bloxy moderation. As the DVD gets oofed with page with X's with Ross G Cryptor as Ross gets terminated, as the RDK 3000 TriStar Robloxian Unit Division Center HQ in Costa Aero was also oofed, turned into bricks and went crashing down, in which resulted in alarm. As Ryan M Cryptor and Milos Z Cryptor was learned of subject, as a result, you have to serve full-time in Elite City at the main HQ as RDK 3000 TriStar Robloxian Unit Division needs to be abolished. As you are no longer divisional leader of RDK RBX as you will be reassigned as lead head supervisor of the main HQ, this is you should need to register at the Elitopian Immigration and Customs Office to start the citizen application process, as I heard the chatter, Scott, Rex, Ichiro, Stefan and those in the Zen POC, they also considering to move to Elite City, as Oliver, Mickey and Ozzy were at Hyperloop Pod westward to Pacifico, they to reroute to Elite City as your stuff and stuff from the Zen POC to be moved to Elite City at the main HQ at the warehouse in floor 10L. As Bogey E Cryptor and remaining staff concerning your collegios, they are being recalled to the main headquarters in Elite City as their stuff will also be in area in floor 10L.
Oh my god. RDK 3000 TriStar Robloxian Unit Division gets shut down, and I to serve full-time in Elite City, and my colleague is recalled to the main HQ in Elite City?
Yes, they to arrive in 30 minutes at 1800 hours Elite City and RDK time.
Okay, this is for you Robert and Scott Xylastar. You gonna have to reside in Elite City too for the foreseeable future. In addition, a Category 5 hurricane to strike Costa Aero in the latter half of the week. Also severe weather expected with very high risk of strong tornadoes in Cryptor City in latter half of week. It would be disastrous to head back to Costa Aero or Cryptor City after the storm.
Darn, you are right, Zen Z Cryptor. This is the establishment is gone as some ROM mods shut it down for showcasing subject via playback on DVD, being a botched Steven Universe DVD in which resulted in X-rated content. Also there's a hurricane to approach Costa Aero.
Yes, this is I will head outside to inform the Zen POC of the unfortunate news. Hold on, Robert and Sean, as my collegio Chris K Cryptor and Mark E Cryptor are en route to tell the Zen POC of the developments. This is I Zen S Cryptor has messaged them not long ago on the matter.